This is Fred Beck from Fred Talks Fighting, and today I'm very lucky to be joined by once again Lyndon Arthur. So Lyndon, it's been a while since we last caught up. I believe we caught up last March. How have you been in that time?
Yeah, good mate. Just training as per usual. Obviously, I'm my last fight with Farachi, and then I'm getting ready for the Yarde fight now, the Yarde rematch. So just same as usual, really.
Yeah, we'll touch on that Yarde rematch in a sec, but aside from all the boxing, what else have you been up to then?
Just chilling, just chilling. There's not much a boxer can get up to without doing too much. So I just been enjoying whatever time I've had off, and then got back into it.
Yeah, I see last time we spoke, I said you should watch The Walking Dead. So you ever look at it?
You know what? I've never got around to it yet, Actually not. But you know what? I do need a new series, so I probably will try it at some point.
Yeah, you should definitely check it out. All right, so one of the things I want to touch on is obviously the Yarde fight, the rematch. If you say Yarde had beaten you, he wouldn't have, I don't think he would have given you a rematch. So say now you got the win over him, why would you give him a rematch?
If I didn't give him one, I'd probably get in trouble.
And why is that? Was it in the contract then, rematch clause?
Yeah, there was some sort of contract some sort of thing in the contract that I didn't really read over too properly. And yeah, it's just politics of boxing, but it is what it is. I don't mind the fight, so.
I can see what you mean there. And for the press conference, I remember watching it. It was live on the BG Sport YouTube. Even Pat Barrett and Tunde Ajayi were going back and forth. What do you kind of make of all that? Because it just adds hype to the fight in a way.
Yeah, that's all it is. It adds what it adds, and it's boxing. A lot of people like it. It's fun. I guess it's fun to watch. I suppose. It is what it is. Tunde's a character, Pat's a character. You put two characters like that. One that Tunde's a bit delusional. So when he speaks, and then you got Pat who's a bit of a fiery character, it will create that kind of friction.
That's good, isn't it? Because you do want characters in boxing, because it does add kind of the drive for viewers.
Of course. Without characters of boxing, but we thrive for people like that in the sport, because like I say, it's entertainment. It's an entertainment sport, and it's good to look at. It's fun to watch.
And as we all knew after the fight, you hurt your right hand before it. How's the right hand now? Is it fixed? Is it a lot better?
It's a lot better than it was, definitely.
Is it back to 100% or?
So yeah, it's getting there.
And I see a lot of people on Twitter and Instagram. I saw a video you did with IFL where I think it was at Selfa Barrett's fight camp, and you're going back and forth with these two people. A lot of people are saying that if Yarde turns it up like he did in the 12th round, he might be able to get him out of there. What do you make of those comments?
Why didn't you do it the first time? Then I don't really care for comments, but if that's the case, and we're gonna have a great fight the next time around on the 4th of December. So I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I'm sure. I remember the first time we spoke was about a year ago. We've done 4 interviews since, and you were saying that you wanted to knock out Anthony Yarde. And since you got the right hand back, how much of a possibility do you think that will be?
A huge possibility is for London, anyone I'm able to knock them out. So the fact that I can now throw my right hand with confidence, it makes it all for the more better of a fight, and the more chances obviously risen for me to get that knockout.
And do you think once you're past this fight, obviously you're number one in the WBO, do you think the world title shot will be next, or do you think a few more fights until that happens?
I don't know what Frank plans. I'll probably have to fight Yarde again.
So you didn't sign a rematch clause for this fight though, did you?
No.
All right, that's all right then. And one more thing I want to touch on is a new boxing game called Esports Boxing Club. I mean, when the trailer came out, I believe it was back in March actually, the gameplay trailer of you and Lawrence Coley in the ring. What was it? Have you been scanned into the game, and what was that kind of like?
It's sick, man. I mean, as a child or kid, teenager, whatever, growing up playing Fight Night, Knockout Kings 99, all them kind of games there, Mike Tyson, the fighting game. To then grow up and be in my career and get in a game. It's kind of it's crazy to me because, like I said, I grew up playing the game, so now I can play. I'll be able to use my own character in a game. And it's just mad because you don't really believe that you don't really think about you being in the game when you're young like that. So for me, it's an amazing thing.
Yeah, I'm sure. And have you been scanned into the game, or was kind of DSLR cameras around you?
I had the camera thing on me.
And what was that kind of like?
Yeah, that was new. That was a new experience. It was good. I can't wait for that game to come out. Actually,
Have they told you when the game might come out?
I think it might be next year sometime, but I'm just excited. We've not had a boxing game for a good 10 years, maybe more. So
It's definitely going to be good. And do you get a free copy of the game then, since you're in it?
hopefully I get a copy.
And when you kind of sign into the game, do you go over like what your rating will be? Because they might give you a bad rating, good rating. Do you agree any of that?
I mean, I don't agree. No, that's down to them, and I'm not really too fussed about it, if I'm honest. As long as, I mean, it is what it is. If I get a good rating, I'll get a bad rating. As long as my jab's good, that's all I'll worry about.
Yeah, I'm sure it will, Lyndon. All right, Lyndon, thanks so much for your time. I'll let you go get on with your day. But where can people find you on social media at? Instagram, Twitter, etc.?
Lyndon Arthur _ I think, and Twitter's just Lyndon Arthur. Everything's Lyndon Arthur. King Arthur. Remember the name.
Awesome. I'm sure we'll catch up after your fight over Yarde. All right, Lyndon, thanks so much for your time again, mate.
No problem, mate.